For joining me one more time. Yes, my name is Ziki, and today's video is all about Zimbabwe. Yes, now I think some of you might have come across some videos that I've shared with you of prophecies that were given about the Zimbabwe 2023 elections. Yes, and most of them were saying, the current government is the one that is going, to be victorious in the upcoming elections. But then recently there was some talk again about, Zimbabwe elections, and this time around it was coming from Apostle Chiwenga. Yes, so this video I'm just going to share with you what Apostle Chiwenga said. I don't want to, to interpret whatever I said in my own way. No, I'm just going to share it with you as it is. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you take this opportunity to subscribe and stay, and until I come back again with more updates, please.
But before we go, I want to speak from my office as an apostle of Jesus Christ. I want to address 2023 elections. I hope someone is going to listen to me somewhere. What I want to make sure is understood is that Zimbabwe does not have a conducive environment for elections right now. It's a waste of resources. As I talk to you right now, if nothing changes in the structure of our government, in the operations of the government, if nothing changes, the election has already been engineered, as I talk to you right now, in other places. I want to advise those who call themselves opposition parties that if nothing changes, if the situation, the political climate in Zimbabwe and the state institutions of Zimbabwe are run the same way they are run today, it is a waste of time to do elections. I am suggesting that instead of doing elections, why can't we use election money to build roads? And also to work towards making sure, number one, that Zimbabwe elections are not run by ZANU-PF. Because as long as we have people like the people we have right now in the judiciary and even in the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission as directors or director generals, we are going nowhere. As long as we have election agents from other political parties being deprived of election statistics and election information from the polling centers, which information is allowed and given to ZANU-PF polling agents, we are not going anywhere. So, to Zimbabweans, my advice to you is, if you are doing a small business, focus on improving your business. To those who are still working for some companies, try as much as you can to start a business of your own, which you are going to work on your own and to do on your own. Be an entrepreneur, be a small business owner. Seeking employment right now in Zimbabwe, you are slowly committing your career suicide. Ugadzira chishwe cheupenyu hwako neramangwana rako. Rimwe zuva Chiwenga achazogona wakarembera pamusungo kutsvaga basa izvezvo muZimbabwe usingade kuzvitsvagira basa, business rekuzviitira, wagadzira musungo wauchazorembera kwete kwenguva yakareba pamberi. So those who are hoping that we are going to have a good election and probably some miracle will happen and we have a credible election, which is going to be credible, free and fair, with an acceptable election result, you are wasting your time. My suggestion to both the President of Zimbabwe and political parties is to forget about elections in the meantime. maybe for another 5 years. and deal with other problems that we can actually solve. The election in Zimbabwe is always going to be contested, because the manner in which these section institutions like ZEC, Anti-Corruption Commission, the way they are constituted and the way they are appointed and the way they run those companies or those organizations, I can tell you, it's a waste of money. I don't have a problem with us wasting time. We have been wasting time for years now. Yes. I'm much more concerned about money which we don't have. Tiri kukuadvise vanhu vemuZimbabwe kuti dai tikasiyana zvedu nekuita zvekuvhota muna 2023, kana vanhu vezanu vakatotonovhota bedzi, vanhu veMDC vakatotonovhota bedzi, kana zvandiri kutaura izvi zvisina kuchinja, kutorega kutovhota, kuti vanhu vaite voter protest, a voter protest. That's what I am suggesting. Normal thinking Zimbabweans cannot vote. When we have Zimbabwe Electoral Commission employees that are coming from the military, the same military which was responsible for the unconstitutional removal of Mr. President Mugabe, and the same military which is guilty of murdering innocent Zimbabweans. It's a waste of time. Our state right now is not run the proper way. The balance of power is tilted towards the military, and because of that, elections are a cosmetic way of authenticating a militarized system of governance. Saka ndiri kungokuadvise zvangu, kana muchida ende munovhota, kana muchitarisira kuti pane zvichachinja, ine ndiri mupenyu kana vasina kundiuraya. Kana vandiuraya mune masara omuri vapenyu, munozotaurirana kuti Chiwenga akambozvitaura. Asi chokwadi chiripo nje kuti ma-elections munyika medu kutambisa nguva. Kuita ma-elections muZimbabwe kurezva mukadzi wemunhu, kunyange ukagona sei kumurezva, anoramba asiri mukadzi wako.
So you have heard what Apostle Chiwenga said. Do you agree with him? Munotenderana nezvavataura here? Anyway, let me know what you think, and please subscribe and stay